All right. I want to play that game Mr. Pete 222 or Tubal Cane likes to play. And that is, what is it? Now, I got some odd tools around. And yeah, I already know what they kind of are, but I want to play with you. This one's a specialty tool. Okay. As you can see, I don't really use it. It's still got the, what do you call that? The grease coating there. Cosmoline. This part, oh crap, will loosen up. This will come back and forth. You can loosen up this part. And you got different size little cutters. You got a guide here and a guide there. And that's the tool. I'll give you a big hint. That one's used in the aviation industry. Now this next tool, as you see, it's a screwdriver. And it is made by, believe it or not, can you read that? Snap-on. I didn't even know. This has got to be old. And it looks like somebody did the old vice grips instead of putting, I think it's an inch. You can put an inch box end on that. Okay. And I got a huge number 3 that's the same thing. I just wanted to show it off. That one's snap-on also. And then I got this little choocher, which is the same type of bits, but this one, pull a little collar back, and these bits will come out. Man, I wish I had 3 hands. And then you stick them in there, and there's all the different size bits. There's 3 different size bits in there. All right. And then the last one. This is kind of important to me. It's old. It's marked BMG Manufacturing. And a lot of guys will say, well, you know, that's a knockoff of a vice grip. Well, guess what? You're wrong. These people actually invented the vice grip. They used to make toy pedal cars back in the day. And the guy invented this. And it works a lot like a vice grip. And he stopped making toy pedal cars because he had made a really cool tool. And back in the day, the old timers would take these over a pair of vice grips. They actually considered vice grips to be an inferior tool. Speaking of vice grips, a lot of people like to use those for blacksmithing. They were created by a blacksmith, but they're not good for blacksmithing. There's a simple thing you can do with a pair of blacksmithing tongs. And all you need is a ring. Well, I've got nothing else special. Oh, what's this? What about these choochers? Do y'all know what these are? Or this? Give you a hint. This goes into here. Or it should go into there. But one can't do things with his hands anymore like he used to, especially one-handed. See, those two go there. There's a certain way to get it in. There we go. Nope, that's not how you do it, buddy. Alright. Well, I only got one of these, but you can get all different ones for different applications. Yeah, that's all I got. As you know, I started a new job and got rid of the service cart. going through that. All the things I don't need are getting put in there. There's that Tecton set that I reviewed. I haven't really used it. And I'll tell you what, I'm not really happy with that set. I kind of prefer my old beat-up, no-name brand impacts. It's not a bad set. I mean, I've used it a couple times, don't get me wrong. But this stupid box, man. I gotta open up that box. When before I had all my impacts laid out just about in this area, and I just grabbed them, so I never really used it. And like I said, if you could remove that top without breaking the thing, I probably would have gotten more use out of them. All right, that's it.